Fade pulled it into oblivion. Telekinesis him back. Probably don't get this kill. Oh, we got the level up for the duel. We do get this kill. Oh, that's so good. Instant duel, instant kill. Put it on cooldown and got the duel damage. Probably get the tower here with Ember. All right, are you guys excited to learn some Rubick from possibly the best player ever? I'm going to be spectating IG Fly, FY. I don't know. I've heard it said both ways. I Googled it. People said he's possibly the best Rubick ever. So we're going to hop right into it, see what he does to make this hero so good, and see if I can possibly learn it for my support games going forward. Let's go ahead and hit play. We're going to be watching, of course, from his perspective because we want to see what he does. Like I said, he's considered the best Rubick of all time. So let's see what kind of magic he can pull with this hero. Right now, looking at the abilities they had to steal, he has Avalanche, which is nice. If Coddle gets... Is Coddle mid lane? It looks like Coddle is mid lane, so he could get the Wisp if Coddle goes for Ags. I think Marcy has some decent spells.
Victory is assured.
Like her, not sidekick, but whatever the other ability is. I've never played Marcy, so I don't know what her crap is called. Drow Silence probably isn't bad. Sprout is pretty good if they don't have a lot of Quelling Blades.
30 seconds. A flash of inspiration.
Tiny will probably have a Quelling Blade if he's a core. It could be Tiny mid. It's probably Tiny mid, isn't it? It's probably Tiny mid. Coddle 5. Drow carry. Prophet 3. Marcy 4. That's probably correct. So, I don't know. So Coddle probably won't. Coddle won't have Ags then if he's 5.
The big dance. The sport of kings.
So I don't know if he has the best Rubick spells ever this game, but we'll see what kind of magic he can pull with it. 6 tangos start, 2 mangoes, 2 branches, and a fairy fire. This is a pretty normal support stuff. A lot of tangos for regen because they're against Drow and probably Coddle. No, it's Marcy. Is Marcy 5? Marcy is 5. Either way, you're going to eat a lot of frost arrows. Looks like we're just brawling with Marcy. So we want a lot of tangos. Of course, we need the mangoes for the health regen and mana sustain. Fairy fire just for damage. And then the branches for extra sustain or just some stats. Mostly for the stats. Since we have 6 tangos and 2 mangoes, we probably don't need to eat those branches. But we can drop them for our offlaner if we need to. Just looking to get as much Fade Bolt value as we can. Hitting both heroes and hitting the wave. I think this is supposed to be the... Oh, we bought a salve. I'm not sure why we bought that. I guess we're expecting to eat a bunch of damage. We placed our... We've got our wards on the high ground, so we can see if anybody rotates up. Or if anybody goes for the bounties. I guess we're just expecting to eat a lot of harass because we're against Drow, and Marcy can always pull us 2 Drow. More Fade Bolt. We took Telekinesis level 2. Pull them back. This is probably a kill. This is probably a kill. Not quite. Oh, it is a kill. So Fly gets first blood. Now we're low. So I guess we were just assuming we were going to have a big fight. So the salve pays off. Get us back up to full health. We've still got our tangos and our mangoes. We didn't have to pop either mango there. We'll probably need to pop them pretty soon. Looking for a pull.
Rare kindness.
Okay, it wasn't a full pull. Because we want the creep wave to come back to us. Forces Drow and Marcy to overextend. You always want to try to get the creep wave on your side if you can. That Drow Arcana is so freaking good. I wish I'd have been playing the game, even though I don't play carry. It's still, man, I love crossbows. They're so freaking cool. Crossbows are just dope. I'm a crossbow fan. I really like them. Make more characters with cool crossbows.
Rubick, did you come to study or to fight?
Okay, we ferried out a clarity. We've got our brown boots off of our first blood. It's always nice to get first blood as a support because you get early brown boots, which makes you a lot more effective. Especially because I assume he's probably going to roam to help with runes when he can. We lifted Drow back to prevent our Legion from getting chased down with frost arrows. Nice use of lift. Give him a tango. Swap to our ward. I'm guessing he saw that they have vision somewhere that I didn't notice. He's probably dead here. Fairy Fire to try to stay alive. Okay. Tango. Still haven't used our branches. Probably want to save those for wand if we can. Uh-oh. Okay, worth. We trade our life for the carry. Looked like we're looking probably to fill a bottle mid. Something that I don't think I will ever probably have to do in my MMR. I'm assuming that literally never happens. Because if I told my mid I was coming mid to fill their bottle for them, they would probably be like, huh? So that's what you do. You pass, you TP in, you pass the bottle over to them. It fills it, you pass the bottle back. Because there's still like a little bit of a delay on when the fountain healing wears off. So you can actually fill people's bottles, if that's something you guys didn't know. Something that I learned by watching pro games. Nobody in my MMR ever does it. I don't know that I'll ever be able to do it. Maybe I'll try it some whenever I play some support. The reason I'm spectating support games instead of offlane, I know I've been telling you guys I've been playing mostly offlane. I've only got a few role queue games left, so I'm gonna have to start playing some support for a while to build my role queue games back up, which is fine. Honestly, the original reason I got into Dota is because I felt like the support role was way more fun in this game than it is in League. Support used to be fun in League, but support has turned into Enchanter, Giga Enchanter meta, and it's really boring. I like support that's like playmakers, that does damage, that like gets involved in fights. By the way, 2 points in Fade Bolt, 1 point in Telekinesis. We have not put a point in Arcane Supremacy at this point. So basically, I'm watching how he plays the lane. He does have a stick, so he is looking to go one. That's why he's trying to preserve his branches, which makes sense. It's usually what I try to do as well if I can. Ooh, we're Giga dead here. Tiny rotation OP. Trying to trade back for the Drow. Can't quite do it. Too much CC. But that's okay. We did pop one of our mangoes. Not a whole lot you can do. Mid lane Tiny rotates on you. It's very scary. I'm pretty sure it's mid lane Tiny, right? I wasn't super paying attention, but I'm assuming it is, if that's who rotates. I don't think you TP'd in. Yeah, it's mid lane Tiny. Placing wards to try to see that coming. We don't want Tiny to be able to do that to us again. So we've placed a couple wards to hopefully spot that out. We're roaming mid because our mid laner... No, why are we roaming mid? There's no runes up. Runes aren't about to spawn. It seemed like we rotated mid because we thought our mid laner wasn't going to be there. Maybe we were going to be able to farm. Now we're stacking. This is something I need to do more of. What you want to do is kind of just, if you're close to a camp at the minute mark, you just want to do a drive-by stack. Fade pulled it into oblivion. Telekinesis him back. Probably don't get this kill. Oh, we got the level up for the duel. We do get this kill. Oh, that's so good. Instant duel, instant kill. Put it on cooldown and got the duel damage. Probably get the tower here with Ember. Now we have our first point in Arcane Supremacy. I really want to learn this hero. I know I'm going to be terrible at him for so long. And I feel like it's probably not worth me learning because I'm not planning on being a support main. But I don't know, man. If Razor gets nerfed into Oblivion next patch, which he seems likely to, and DP gets nerfed. I don't know if DP herself is going to get nerfed, but I think Guardian Greaves are going to get nerfed. But if those two heroes aren't meta, I'm gonna have to completely learn new heroes for offlane, because those are the only heroes I'm really having consistent success on. Who knows? Maybe we might look into learning support. Supports are also really freaking bad in my mind, man. I feel like it doesn't take much to be a good support in low brackets. As long as you like know how to pull and buy wards and buy support items and pick actual supports, I feel like you're above like 90% of supports in my bracket. We got our arcane boots, that's really good. Probably just some of those and turn that into aether lanes, I would guess. It's usually what we do. Still maxing Fade Bolt, by the way, not Arcane Supremacy. I think this might have been a mistake I made when I played Rubick. Maybe I maxed Fade Bolt, though. I don't remember. It's been too long. We have the Trusty Shovel. This is usually an item you want to carry on support because it generates some extra gold for your team. Through bounties. Sometimes you get salves. Sometimes you get mangoes, so they're just nice. It's just a nice like, efficiency thing. Helps keep your resources up. It's basically free gold. So. Woo! Okay, we have spell seals. So now I want to pay attention to his spell seals. This is like the key mid-game thing. Rubick's strong right now because Fade Bolt spam is good in lane. And then he's strong in team fights because he can steal really useful spells. We are going for Aether. We want clarity to get our mana up. We have a smoke. So it seems like when we're out and about, we want to just keep a smoke on us. This is something I don't do when I play support, because I'll be honest, I don't know when it's good to smoke and when it's not. So I usually just don't spend money on them. We still Abba. So a lot of times we're probably going to want to just be pressing spell seal on Tiny. Tiny is not he's not the mid lane, right? He's level 4. So is it Nature's Prophet mid lane? Tiny 4, Marcy 5? That's weird. Otto's level 7, so maybe it's Otto mid lane. Bro, I don't know. I don't know who's what in this game. Does it have to be Prophet? Prophet could be 3. Drow is definitely 1. Prophet could be 3. Tiny could be 4. Marcy could be 5. And Otto could be 2. That's what it looks like. Tiny's only level 4. But he could have been mid and just got Giga Stomped by Ember. I don't know how that lane's supposed to go. So we have Abba, which I've heard is one of the best spells to steal. I would assume that if Tiny was playing, he's only level 4, so that's why he only has 2 points on level. We're at the same level as our carry right now. We stole Silence. We stole Gust. I'm guessing that's what we wanted to steal. I don't know. It seems like what you do on Rubick. Okay, so this is just from like something that I didn't understand. That from watching these pros, it seems like what you do on Rubick is you steal a spell from who you think is going to be best, which is like Tiny. A lot of times you're going to get a good spell if you press it on Tiny. You use that spell. The cooldown is up, so what you do is you use that spell and then you steal a spell from whoever you're fighting just to get another ability. Because then that gives you one more spell than most people would have. Because you casted a spell, and then you steal one, and it's immediately up for you to use, and so then you use it. So that gives you an extra spell in a fight that most heroes wouldn't normally have. And it's like that's where a lot of value comes for Rubick in team fights. So I need to just be pressing spell steal more. I need to use the spell I have, spell steal something. Use the spell I have, spell steal something, and then steal another spell. So now we have Gust. Let's see if I'm correct. Let's see if what he does in the next fight is uses Gust and then spell steals immediately. Because it's only 25 mana to use spell steal. That's nothing. So let's see if I'm right. Let's see if we Gust this guy and steal a spell from him. We don't want to get tree grab. But I mean, tree grab isn't even really terrible because you can throw the tree for like a slow and some damage. So it's not the end of the world. He ferries a billion clarities. He's always keeping a clarity on himself. Which makes sense because that's 200. His combo's 260 mana right now with Fade Bolt and Telekinesis. So makes sense to always keep clarity. You're also ferrying items a lot more as support because you're going to be ferrying wards a lot. Although he has the 4, so he's not like last game I watched where Snaking was playing 5 Marana. So it's not really his responsibility to buy the wards. It should be, I guess it's Spirit Breaker 5. It should be Spirit Breaker's responsibility. Weird heroes in this game now. The heroes that I would love to learn Rubick, but I don't know if I'll actually end up trying to learn this hero because he's so complicated. I think I'm gonna try to play some Tree. I'm gonna try to play some Silencer. I think both those heroes are good right now. I know Tree is good. I think Silencer is pretty good. I might play some Undying because Undying's pretty good right now. He's really easy to play, and I already have played him a decent amount, so I kind of know what I'm doing on him. So I don't know. We'll see. I was playing a lot of Gyro when I was playing support before, but I don't think he teaches me that much about support. We have Aether, which is really good. We spell stole Sidekick. I don't know what that ability is, honestly. And now we're maxing Arcane Supremacy, which makes sense because it gives us more range. More spells. Is it ranging cooldown? Is that what it does? Oh my lord. I don't think that was Sidekick. That was whatever her stun is. We stole Blast. So yeah. So he's using the spell, stealing another one, using the spell. Seems like that's Rubick's power in team fights, is he gets so many more spells than other people because of spell steal. And now we see we can Blast to take creeps, because Blast is really good farming. We're a level up on this Cuddle. We tipped him. That means we're probably gonna kill him. We're blasting. We missed the blast. Doesn't matter. And we're because look at 150, 110, blast is 175. Plus we throw in a couple of 25s from spell steal. So probably want to keep a clarity on yourself at all times on this hero. We lifted to stack. We're gonna blast to help clear this. So blast is a nice spell to steal because of farming. Keep that in mind. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna learn this character because this seems like a character you need a lot of Dota games to be good at. Not just on the hero, but in general, because you need to know what everybody's stuff does. So we have a clarity now, we have a ground boots. This is all we have. We're just gonna make magic with these 2 items. I love watching people cancel autos to try to last. It's so fun. We still have blast. We seem pretty content to have blast right now. It's a pretty good spell. It does a lot of damage. And it can help us farm. Team is running them over, by the way. It's 27 to 8. Blasting waves because it does more damage than our Fade Bolt, and it's basically purely just a damage ability. Fade Bolt gives damage reduction. So you want to use Fade Bolt over blast for fights.
Thanks be to you.
I don't know what that ability is actually called. I've just always heard it called blast. So. Probably gonna blast. Yep. Yep. We're just keeping that trusty shovel. Probably keep the trusty shovel unless we get something that increases our cast range, I would guess. So if we get a later neutral that increases our cast range, then we'll probably switch, but if not, we're probably gonna just keep the trusty shovel. GG guys, we give up. Let's see if that's actually true. If the enemy team actually has given up, then we'll probably stop watching. I'd like to see one more fight if I could. But if the enemy team gave up, we're probably not going to. They glyphed. Doesn't seem like they gave up if they're glyphing. See Ember fighting Drow. So Drow hasn't given up. Tiny hasn't given up. Doesn't look like Nature's Prophet gave up. He stole Wrath of Nature. It's a really good spell to steal. But now we're going to look for a new spell because it's a long cooldown, I would think. Anyway. Mango. Are we going to Trusty Shovel? Yep. Another Mango. Even if you're just using them, like getting mangoes and using them on yourself, Trusty Shovel is so much value because you think about it, 65 gold per mango. That's a mango you don't have to buy. That's 65 gold you don't have to spend. That's 65 gold you can spend on a sentry instead, you know? We don't see any enemies, so we don't really have any spells to steal. So we're having to keep Wrath of Nature right now. I don't know if it's necessarily we want to keep it, but... Okay, we're off. Is the enemy team sitting in their base now, or... Come on, I wanted to see another team fight. I mean, I know they're stomping him, but... No, this wasn't necessarily the best game to review then. I mean, they look like they give up. They're killing his Ember. Looks like they give up to me. So we used Wrath, and we stole Ava. So we used Wrath, and then we stole Ava, and then we used Ava. So that's an extra spell that we got to have in a fight that other people don't, because we're Rubick. I was watching in ADPC, I was watching Div 2, I was watching Fart Studios games. I like to keep up with their games because it's BSJ and Jenkins. And literally, Nusham, their 4-player, is picking Rubick every game. And a lot of it is because I think they hate playing against Rubick based on like watching Jenkins' stream. They really hate playing against Rubick because he just has better versions of your spells, which is actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty toxic. Makes you feel pretty bad whenever another hero is doing what you're doing, but a better version of it. Because it has a lower cooldown, more damage, and better, or no, it has lower cooldown and further cast range. I don't think it does more damage. I think it's lower cooldown, further cast. No, it's spell lamp, isn't it? It's not cooldown, it's spell lamp, it's damage. So it does more damage and from farther range. It's kind of gross to play against. But yeah, he basically played Rubick in every game that I've watched. I don't know that I've seen him play anything else, so. Nature's probably just asked the Spirit Breaker where he was, and he just TP'd in to get himself killed. No, he didn't get killed. So we're just for funny right now. I just want to see an actual, like, full-on team fight to see what he does. I don't think I'm going to get to, though. Just Fade Bolting creeps, because why not? We might as well farm, I guess, because there's nothing else to do. We're just going to hit high ground because we have nothing better to do. The Prophet's just TPing the Spirit Breaker. Legion's like, get me out of this game, bro. This crap's over. I'm just pushing. So is Lina. They're not like trying to get kills. Maybe we'll get to see a fight over the tier 4s. Who knows? No, I'm not. I lag. I need to do some reviews in like some pro matches too, like not just pub games. I know a lot of it won't apply as much to my pubs, but I feel like if I want to watch more serious competitive games where I'm getting to see people play the heroes at the level they need to be played at, watching actual like pro matches would be good. And I do watch them. I just don't pay attention that closely, like when I'm doing a VOD review. Right now I'm doing this for YouTube, so I'm really focused on the game. Usually I'm doing something else, like I'm playing or I'm on my phone or you know whatever, multitasking usually. Toss, we just shoved somebody into their mouth and got killed. It looks like. So we used Ava, we stole Toss, we chucked our P1, and we Fountain Dove, because why not? Could have ended the game there, but I guess we're just for funding it right now. We bought Blink Dagger, so usually I think the build is we go Arcane Boots, then we turn the Arcane Boots into Aether Lens, then we go Blink Dagger. And Blink Dagger is so if you see someone use a spell you want, you can like blink in and steal it, or you can blink in and counter initiate. I think I don't think you use Blink like I use Blink whenever I played Rubick, and like Blink in tried to start fights and int it. I think you are a counter initiate because you're a squishy spellcaster. That's like something that's helped my support mindset so much. Is like, bro, you are not the fight starter, okay? You are a squishy mage because that's a lot of times what I play. You wait till someone else initiates, and then you fight. You stay off the screen where they're not gonna find you and one-shot you, and you follow up on the fights. Whereas a lot of times before I would like try to blink in and start fights and do crap like that. Because in League, for most of the game, you can do that and not necessarily get one shot. And I feel like in League, you have a lot more vision all the time. Because you have 3 wards up permanently in League. You know, so you're going to know where people are more. In this, you just stay back, you stay off their screen until the team fights, and then you follow up. And it's helped me. I died so much less every time I play support. I die way less. Because I just chill and wait for my team to do stuff. Bro, is this game going to end? Like, the enemy team said they gave up, and they really haven't. I mean, they're for funding. They're for funding. But they definitely didn't give up. They're still team deathmatching. I think he's checking to see if he needs to buy back. Probably doesn't. Zimber and his Legion are pretty big, but they did lose Lina and Rubick like right off the bat. I mean, we're for funding pretty hard right now. Prophet just got Lightning. Spirit Breaker's the only one alive. They say end, but then they're like fighting back, you know what I mean? Like, Spirit Breaker's gonna trickle. Hard in when you're never 5. Looks like Lina's just gonna push top because it's the only lane that has any racks left. We don't have a spell right now. What are we doing? Are we stacking? Are we looking at TP? What are we doing? We're all tabbed. changing our music. I don't know what we're doing right now. We're just catching mid wave. We're gonna help Lena do Roche, it looks like. There's an invis. I think the enemy team is actually trolling them into like dying. They're trying to get people. They're like saying that they're not playing, but they're actually just gonna fight. So Lena's like, no, I'm gonna play this the right way and make sure we win. I'm gonna take Aegis, and then I'm gonna go push the lane that doesn't have any racks, and we're gonna end this game. Whereas we are getting caught in dying to the 5-man big squad. Right though, I'm pretty sure his team is gonna win this. Nice LSA to kill that Prophet. Portal combat. And we're gonna probably wipe them here. Does Lena have, I thought I started Blink up that was maybe it was her game. Nope, she has Blink. Okay, now this is probably I would guess. I didn't get to see a lot of fly, FY, however you say it. I'm gonna say fly because I think fly is what I've heard the most. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Well, I didn't get to see a lot of fly magic this game. This team kind of just stomped. He just kind of hung out and was chilling. Glimmer Cape. And that's the game. So, things we learned on Rubick. Max Fade Bolt. If I wasn't doing that, I need to do that. 1 point Fade Bolt, 1 point Telekinesis, another point Fade Bolt, then Arcane Supremacy, then Max Fade Bolt, then Max Arcane Supremacy. Take spell steal every time we get a point in it. Make sure to steal spells from some of the priority people. The big things are like CC, obviously, especially AoE CC like Avalanche. Use that spell and then reuse it, and then reuse spell steal to steal another spell so that we get multiple spells off in a fight, because that's where the value comes from, is being able to cast more spells than other characters. Fairy out clarities. Get a lot of clarities. Try to get Arcane Boots and Aether Lens as fast as you can, and Fairy clarities all the time because you are going to be spending so much more mana than other heroes, so you probably want to keep clarities on you at all times. All right. That was not the greatest game to watch, but I still feel like I learned quite a bit about Rubick. We're playing him kind of backline, which, you know, I'm not very good at whenever I play support, I'll be honest. It's a different mentality for me. And we're basically looking to follow up on what our team is doing and counter-initiate. So, if you guys enjoyed this VOD review of Fly on his Rubick, supposed to be the best Rubick player of all time, then make sure to thumbs up this video. Comment down below your favorite parts or things that you learned from it that I probably didn't catch so that I can learn a little bit more. Make sure to comment how to actually say his name, whether it's Fly or FY. You tell me how you think it's said. And make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see when new videos come out. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.